Hi everyone, I'm Alex Raymond with Empowered Eating, and I'm really excited to be here today because I'm recording this video, which is going to be the first of many in our Mindful Minutes series. I'm really excited about these videos because I feel like it's a great way for us to get more information out there. Just kind of a place where we can talk about topics that either our clients have asked us or we've gotten from loved ones or even other professionals in the field. So like I said, I'm really excited to kind of get this started and just to talk about different types of topics. Today we're actually going to be talking about orthorexia, and I'd like to give a little bit of an introduction as to what orthorexia is, how you might be able to identify it, and also the places where you might be able to get help if you think that yourself or a loved one is struggling with this. Orthorexia is a relatively new term, and it's basically used to define if someone has a fixation with extreme healthy eating. One of the symptoms that someone might have if they struggle with orthorexia is that obsession with eating healthily. And many times it actually comes from a place of something that's really innocent. Someone had read an article or they were talking to their friends or family members and they just really wanted to make sure that they were having a healthy and nutritious diet. But what actually happens is that kind of innocent thought then turns into a fixation and an obsession. So that person then has more food rules and things that they can't eat. And food also is assigned morality. So there's a lot of different foods that they might view as good foods or as bad foods. And then from there, what actually happens is those food rules kind of get caught up in this storm, and it really negatively impacts their quality of life. Many people who struggle with orthorexia find that they're actually starting to have all of these nutrient deficiency symptoms because they're actually not eating enough nutrition to get the macronutrients and the micronutrients that they need. And not only that, but they find that their social life and their relationships can actually be affected too. It might be really difficult for them to go to family gatherings where they might have food that's bad for them, or it might be really difficult for them to even just go out to ice cream with a friend. So I think that it's important to have a healthy lifestyle, but I think that healthy lifestyle needs to include a variety of foods, and many times in orthorexia that just doesn't happen. The diet gets so narrow that people just can't live their lives to the fullest, and they start to feel really guilty and shameful about what they're eating. So there's a lot more to orthorexia than what I had just spoken about. So I really encourage you to read the text in this blog to get a little bit of a better understanding and maybe even more background. If this is something that you feel like you identify with, or if you're worried about a loved one, I really encourage you to reach out for help, whether it's giving our office a call or looking into seeing a therapist, or talking to a doctor about it. I want to remind you that hope is not lost and recovery is possible, and I think there is a way to build a positive relationship with food and kind of find that balance between eating healthily and eating normally, and also eating for enjoyment. So that's it for today. I'm Alex with Empowered Eating, and I hope you enjoyed our Mindful Minute.